5 toughest men in American history. What qualities are common among the toughest men in American history? Even though the answer is this question might vary depending on the location, era and society's perceptions at the time, most of us will agree that traditional qualities of being brave and strong help separate real men from the rest. Though bravery and strength do not equate with good, bad men can be brave and strong as well. Throughout the centuries, an alpha male's ability and passion to take care of those who depend on him has been central to his masculinity. Men will work, fight, and do anything necessary to create a safe and happy environment for himself and those they love, usually their family. This has been the most acceptable role for a man for thousands of years, and American society is not different. Of course, this is not saying that women are not as brave, strong, and courageous as any man. Not at all, however, on this list. We are going to focus on the toughest men in American history. Those men who have managed to stand above the rest via their actions and their sacrifice, whether good or bad. To avoid confusion, we are not equating toughest with morality. Some of the toughest men in American history have been arguably quite immoral. Do you agree with our 5 toughest men in American history list? Abraham Lincoln. We all know that Lincoln carried on a no-holds-barred war against the South that eventually crushed its spirit. Of course, that's enough for any man to gain badass status. But when it comes to Lincoln, not many know that he was an incredibly tough wrestler. In fact, it's rumored that he never lost a match. It's a safe bet that if the Olympics or the WWE existed during his lifetime, he could have made a comfortable living using his wrestling skills, even if he never got elected. General Douglas MacArthur. Douglas MacArthur was an American general best known for his command on Allied forces in the Pacific Theater in World War II, during which he liberated the Philippines in 1944 after it had fallen to the Japanese. He also fought in World War I and went to lead UN forces at the start of the Korean War, but later clashed with President Harry Truman over war policy and was removed from command. MacArthur remains an controversial and enigmatic figure for his character and war tactics, but no one has ever challenged or doubted his manliness and tough image. Michael Malloy. Way before Iron Mike Tyson and world kickboxing champ Iron Mike Zambidis, there was the original, authentic Iron Mike Malloy, a former firefighter. Malloy ended up being a homeless drunk on the streets of New York. He is most famous for surveying a number of vicious attempts on his life by 5 acquaintances who were attempting to commit life insurance fraud. His legacy can be traced in an instrumental piece by the Spent Poets titled "You Can't Kill Mike Malloy." Mike Tyson. During the mid-80s, Mike Tyson was considered the baddest man on the planet. He was the heavyweight boxing champion on the world and like no boxer before him, destroying every challenger in the ring in minutes, even seconds in some cases. His name is synonymous with destruction, tough. Nowadays, Iron Mike is one of the calmest and most friendly celebrities you could meet. Aaron Ralston. You probably don't recognize his name, but if you've seen 127 Hours starring James Franco, then you probably know who we are talking about. Aaron survived a canyoneering accident in southeastern Utah in 2003, during which he amputated his own right forearm with a dull pocket knife in order to extricate himself from a dislodged boulder, which had him trapped for 5 days and 7 hours. Then he had to make his way through the remainder of the canyon and rappel down a 65-foot cliff face in order to reach safely.